Hey everybody, I'm Seth Jones, editor-in-chief of Golfdom Magazine. I'm very excited to be doing another Zoom View interview. This time I'm talking to my old friend Scott Kinkead. He is the executive vice president of Turfco, and I'm very, very happy to have known Scott for a long time now. Know his brother, even got to know his dad. Interviewed his dad several years ago. It's a family-owned business celebrating 100 years in the industry. Scott, thanks for taking the time to chat with me today.
Well, that's my pleasure, Seth. Glad to be able to Zoom and meet with you.
Good, good. So first, let's talk about, you're a Minnesota-based company, and I've talked to a few Minnesota superintendents, and, I know they weren't able to get out to work up until recently. What's going on at Turfco headquarters? What are you guys able to get some work done, and how's it going?
Oh yeah, we I think it was in middle of March when in Minnesota they were talking about what the responses were, and it's really fun to every day listen to the governor and find out if they're going to close your business down or not. We in all the sort of trying to figure out things and trying to help our own staff, when they issued the stay in place order, we sent our staff home for a week and paid everybody's wages, just so we could have the time to figure things out and they wouldn't be stressed out about that. So fortunately, we were able to we did fit into some of the essential business categories, with having both the lawn care and golf and some of the people that we work together. So we were able to bring everybody back. And about a week before that, we were scrambling to buy everybody surfaces and make sure that service and parts and all of that could work off site if needed. And so we wanted to make sure that no matter what, our service people and sales people and everybody was ready to be able to support our dealers and support our customers on the field. So that was a big effort on our part. But yeah, we're back to everybody's back. We were able to, in that week time, create enough, make sure that there was enough social distancing available. Our prototype guys built these foot openers for all the doors so that nobody had to touch handles.
Wow.
So they did a great job on that. I think our whole team really did a great job of making sure that people could work and be safe, making sure people are eating at their station as opposed to in the cafeteria. There's a variety of things that we did, putting up signs and changing how people came in and how they checked out and all that kind of stuff. Everything we could do to make sure that our staff. And then also, we had a lot of process books on how we build things, but, we spent a lot of time making sure our process books were up to speed so that if somebody were sick, we could still be able to, produce some of the products that people, because it's still spring, Mother Nature doesn't care what's happening.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make sure we could continue to support and help people.
Was it a difficult decision to shut down? I imagine you and George probably had a long talk, and that was probably some nerve-wracking moments there when you decided to shut down for a week. What was that like?
Oh, it was terrible because I think what we've said, and George is and maybe somebody else said it, but nowadays a day is a week is a month, and a month is a year. It seems like it's just as everyone has experienced, it's just a crazy, rapidly changing moment to moment sort of stuff, and I think our whole team really has bonded together great to try to make sure we can support our people, because it was really important to us that we have folks that were able to continue to have a job.
Yeah.
So
good.
Yeah, it was, as it has been for everyone, it's exceptionally stressful and challenging.
Forgive me, but let's go down that path a little bit further, if you don't mind. I've been asking a lot of golf course superintendents about, what's going on in their facility. What's it like at Turfco? Are you guys, based on the current environment in America, are you guys still busy?
Yeah, we're still very busy. It's hard to tell, as it is with everybody, what happens in June, but I mean, we're full, uh, it's, I mean, everything we're building right now is sold.
Good.
And we're building up inventory. So at the moment, it looks strong. I think a lot of the products that we're making and the goal of what we've built into them, really comes from our experience during the recession. So I think that's even becoming more and more important.
Okay. Scott, whenever I see you speak at an event, you're always talking a lot about efficiency and I know you guys have really studied every aspect of efficiency, from how to get, how they get people in and out of Disney World fast, to, the degrees on your blower, and the difference between, 2 degrees on efficiency. How has your efficiency changed now? I mean, or that conversation when you're having it, I guess, with your salespeople, or, I mean, is there a
Well,
new version of that?
yeah, I think I mean, we've already been kind of focused on it, but I think it just makes it all the more important now. I mean, right now, I mean, you're hearing anything from, it's just the superintendent and the first assistant, to they have 4 people, but they're not bringing back the seasonal staff. And, I mean, it's all over the map. I mean, it's every state has their own challenges. And, I think the cruel, ironic thing in Minnesota was they finally said guys can maintain the golf courses, and it snowed that night. I mean, it's just like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
But I think the focus that we've had is, how are we making the staff more productive, and how are we freeing up the superintendent? And that's kind of been our mantra, is, the beauty of productivity. Like, how do you get to create what you want to create as a superintendent? And that's about being more productive.
Cool. Well, hey, Scott, I appreciate you taking the time to jump on a call with me. Happy to hear what's going on at Turfco, and happy to hear that you guys are still busy, and sounds like you guys have got a pretty good grasp on things. So good luck to you, and you guys stay safe.
Yeah, I think it's I mean, I think the one thing I would also welcome all golf course superintendents and people in the industry is, don't hesitate to call me, call us, call our regional sales managers. I mean, you can email me at scott@turfco.com, or you can call our 1-800 number, and hey, say, you know what, now's the time for you guys to go, hey, this is what we need in this new world. We need equipment to be able to do this, or I need this kind of stuff, or this is the things that we're up against, or if you just need some help with one of our products or questions, I mean, we're here. And I kind of look at it and I go, my grandfather, who started one of the companies in 1919, he went through the Great Depression, World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea. So we'll get through this. That's like, I think we can figure it out, hopefully.
Good. I appreciate you saying that, Scott. That's nice. I'm happy to. Yeah. Well, I hope our readers do reach out to you guys if they need to talk to you. And it seems like everybody's in this together, right?
Yep, we're all in this together.
Cool. All right, Scott. Good talking to you, and you guys stay in touch. Okay.
Thanks. Take care, Seth.
Okay. Talk to you later.